Hi, this is Daily Forex Report for June 7th. We are looking at the U.S.-Japanese yen pair. This particular pair did close down during today's session. Overall, moving sideways, long-term biased is sideways. Look for this particular pair to move down to 92.58, possibly down to 90.42. Look for some resistance around 92.00 and look for some support around 90.95. Okay, let's take a look at the Euro USD pair. This pair gap down, did fill the gap, closed lower, however, biased is definitely to the downside. If we do get a reversal, look for it to potentially go as high as 120.52, possibly as low as 117.83. Look for some resistance around 119.95 and look for some support around 118.75. Okay, now the pound US dollar pair. This particular pair closed higher, did have a pretty decent range, but closed higher, pull back, but did close a little bit below where the gap was, or the previous Friday's close. Did fill the gap, however. This pair overall is moving sideways with the bias to the sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 146.34, possibly as low as 142.80. Look for some resistance around 145.50. And look for some support around 143.50. Let's take a look at the US Swiss. This particular pair gapped up, did fill the gap, closed lower, overall moving sideways, bias sideways. Look for it to hit some resistance around 116.75 and potentially hit some support around 115.50 when moving lower. Okay, well, that about wraps that up. We do have the Swiss releasing their unemployment rate for May. That's being released at 1:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus is that it has moved from 4.0% down to 3.8%. We also have the Euro has the French central government balance for the Euros being released at 2:45 a.m. Eastern Time for April. No consensus on that one. Previous was negative 28.9 billion. We also have the Swiss releasing their consumer price index for May at 3:15 a.m. Eastern Time. No consensus on that one. Previous was 1.4%. So overall, the unemployment and the consumer price index are pretty important for the Swiss, so definitely keep an eye on those two announcements. Now, as far as what I'm looking at, if you look at the U.S.-Japanese yen pair and draw some trend lines. We'll draw some real quick. And then you draw some areas of support. You'll see where they line up to a large degree. And at that point, you can have a good idea of where this particular pair is going to potentially move to over the next session or two. So if we have a breakout to the downside, I do believe you could very easily grab this amount out, a good 25 pips right there, basically looking to sell. And you have these different areas of support as you head down. We have 90.89, and then you come on down a little bit further. You have this area around the 90.32, and you come on down, you have this area right around the 89 area. Now, we do have days where the range is extremely large and can blow right through all of these. So definitely keep an eye on this. If it has a strong move to the downside, we could break through all of these areas of support. However, if you just want to take a quick 25 pips, you could look to grab it right here. Well, that pretty much wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.